Welcome, my dear friend. I am so glad you are here with me today. Take a deep breath and allow yourself to relax, knowing that in this moment, you are exactly where you need to be. Life often feels busy and overwhelming, especially when we carry dreams in our hearts, dreams of a better life, of more freedom, of abundance flowing easily to us. Perhaps you've wished for a financial breakthrough, maybe even imagined what it would be like to win something as extraordinary as the lottery. And then, almost as quickly, a little voice of doubt creeps in, telling you that such things happen to others, not to you. I want you to know with all my heart that this voice is not speaking the truth of who you are. You are far more powerful, far more deserving, and far more connected to the flow of life's blessings than you may believe right now. There is no judgment here. We've all been taught to doubt, to fear, to think that life must be a struggle. But I invite you today to gently set those thoughts aside, just for a little while, and open your heart to a new way of seeing yourself and the world around you. Imagine if the universe was always listening, always ready to give, waiting only for you to say, "Yes, I am ready to receive." This isn't about luck or chance. It's about understanding that everything begins within you, your thoughts, your feelings, your beliefs. They are like little magnets, drawing experiences into your life. When we think loving, positive thoughts, we invite loving, positive experiences. When we affirm our worthiness, life responds by showing us just how worthy we are. It might feel strange at first to believe that something as simple as a thought could open the door to something as wonderful as unexpected money, gifts, or even a lottery win. But I am here to gently remind you that life is not limited the way we often think it is. The only real limits are the ones we accept in our minds. Today we are going to explore how you can begin to shift those thoughts, how you can use the beautiful power of affirmations to align yourself with the abundance that is already waiting for you. There is nothing you need to force, nothing you need to chase. This is about allowing, trusting, and speaking words that open your heart to receive. So, as we spend this time together, I invite you to be kind to yourself. Let go of any pressure. This is a journey of gentle transformation, and every small step you take in changing your thoughts will lead you closer to a life filled with more ease, joy, and yes, abundance in all its forms. You are safe here. You are loved. And you are more than capable of welcoming miracles into your life, starting with the words you choose to speak and believe. When people hear the word abundance, their minds often jump straight to money. It's natural because we live in a world where financial security feels so important. But true abundance is much bigger than numbers in a bank account or the coins in your pocket. It's a feeling, a state of being where you know deep down that life supports you in every possible way. Abundance is waking up in the morning and trusting that all your needs will be met. It's the smile from a stranger, the opportunities that appear just when you need them, the love that surrounds you, and yes, the financial blessings that flow with ease when you open yourself to receive them. Many of us have been taught to believe that abundance is scarce, that there's only so much to go around, and we must work endlessly or be lucky to have a small piece of it. But life doesn't work that way. Imagine abundance as a beautiful, endless river, always flowing, always available. You don't have to beg the river to flow. You don't have to fight for a drop of water. All you need to do is step into the stream and allow it to carry you. The problem is, we often build little dams in our minds, beliefs like, I don't deserve this, or money is hard to get. And those dams block the natural flow of good into our lives. It's important to recognize these thoughts for what they are. Old stories that no longer serve you. You were never meant to struggle to receive life's blessings. You were born connected to an unlimited source of abundance. The universe doesn't pick favorites. It responds to the energy you send out through your thoughts and feelings. If you believe that wealth and joy are for other people, life will reflect that belief. But when you begin to say, I am open to the unlimited abundance that surrounds me, you send a new message. You tell life that you are ready to step into the flow. Take a moment now, softly say to yourself, I am open to the unlimited abundance that surrounds me. Feel how those words gently shift something inside you. There's no need to force belief if it doesn't come right away. Like planting a seed, it begins small, but with care and repetition, it grows into something beautiful. You don't have to know how abundance will appear. Your only task is to open the door with your thoughts and let life surprise you. Whether it's an unexpected gift, a new opportunity, or even something as magical as a lottery win, remember that abundance comes in many forms. When you live with an open heart and a willing mind, you allow the river to flow freely once more. You are worthy of this flow. You always have been. Every thought you think is like a tiny seed you plant in the garden of your life. Some people wonder why certain things keep happening to them, as if life is random or controlled by outside forces. But what many don't realize is that our thoughts are constantly shaping our experiences. When you think a thought often enough, it becomes a belief, and that belief begins to create the world you see around you. This is not meant to blame or criticize. It's meant to empower you. Because if your thoughts can create struggle, they can also create joy, love, and abundance. Think of your mind as a fertile field. Whatever seeds you plant, whether they are seeds of fear or seeds of hope, will grow. If you wake up each day thinking, I never have enough, then life will continue to show you situations where you feel lack. But if you begin to gently shift those thoughts to ones like, my life is filled with endless possibilities, you start to notice doors opening where before you only saw walls. The connection between your mind and your life is powerful, and it's always working, whether you're aware of it or not. You may have noticed that when you're feeling good, when you're thinking positively, little things seem to go your way. A parking spot opens up, someone offers you help, or unexpected money comes into your life. This isn't a coincidence. It's a reflection of the energy you're putting out into the world. When your thoughts are filled with trust and gratitude, life responds in kind. It's like smiling at a mirror. The reflection smiles back at you. Now, this doesn't mean you have to be perfect or never think a negative thought again. We are all human, and it's natural for doubts to appear. But what matters is what you choose to focus on most of the time. You have the ability to guide your mind like a gentle teacher, leading it toward thoughts that support the life you wish to create. One beautiful way to do this is through affirmations. These are positive statements that declare what you want to experience, even before you see it in your outer world. When you say, my thoughts are creating my prosperous future, you remind yourself that you hold the power to shape your reality. Speak these words with love and patience, knowing that each time you do, you are planting seeds of abundance. Over time, as these thoughts take root in your subconscious mind, they begin to bear fruit in your daily life. You don't have to know exactly when or how things will change. Your job is simply to nurture positive thoughts and trust that the universe will respond in wonderful ways. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes, and soon you'll find that life starts reflecting back the prosperity and joy you've been affirming all along. So often, without even realizing it, we carry around old ideas about money that hold us back. These thoughts might sound like, "I'll never have enough," or "People like me aren't meant to be wealthy." These beliefs don't come from who you truly are. They are things you've picked up along the way, from family, from society, from past experiences. It's important to remember that a belief is simply a thought you've thought over and over again. And the wonderful news is that you can change your thoughts at any time. You are not stuck with ideas that make you feel small or unworthy. Take a quiet moment to listen to the thoughts you have about money and abundance. Are they kind? Are they supportive? Or do they make you feel fearful and limited? There's no need to judge yourself. This is simply about becoming aware, like gently opening a window to let fresh air in. Once you notice these limiting beliefs, you can begin to release them. Imagine setting down a heavy bag you've been carrying for years. You don't need it anymore. You are safe to let go. One way to do this is by writing down any negative thoughts you notice about money. Seeing them on paper helps you recognize that they are just words and ideas, not unchangeable truths. After you've written them down, you can thank them for trying to protect you in the past, and then choose to replace them with loving, supportive thoughts. For example, if you've believed money is hard to come by, you can begin to say, "I deserve prosperity in every area of my life." At first, your mind might resist. That's normal. It's just not used to this new way of thinking yet. But with gentle repetition, your subconscious will begin to accept these new ideas as your reality. Think of it like teaching a child something new, with patience, kindness, and consistency. You don't need to force yourself to believe right away. Just keep planting the seeds. Over time, those seeds will grow into a beautiful new mindset where abundance feels natural and expected. You were never meant to live in fear of lack. Life is rich, generous, and always ready to provide when you open yourself to receive. By releasing old beliefs and welcoming new ones, you clear the path for prosperity to flow easily into your experience. Words are powerful. Every time you speak, you are affirming something, whether it's positive or negative. Many people go through their day repeating phrases like, "I can't afford that," or "I'm always unlucky," without realizing that these words are shaping their lives. Affirmations give you the chance to consciously choose the words that will create the life you want. They are not magic spells. They are gentle reminders to your mind and heart of the truth you wish to live. When you say an affirmation, you are declaring to yourself and to the universe, "This is the direction I choose." It's important to understand that affirmations work best when spoken with feeling and belief. Even if that belief feels small at first, it will grow with time and practice. Think of affirmations as planting flowers in your garden. You wouldn't plant seeds one day and expect a full bloom the next. You water them, give them sunlight, and trust that beneath the surface, something beautiful is happening. It's the same with your words. Each time you say, "I joyfully accept unexpected financial blessings," you are nurturing a new reality, even if you can't see it right away. One of the most loving ways to use affirmations is through mirror work. Stand in front of a mirror, look into your own eyes, and speak your affirmations out loud. At first, this may feel strange or uncomfortable, but that's only because you're not used to speaking to yourself with such kindness and intention. Over time, this practice helps you build a deep sense of trust and connection with yourself. You begin to believe the words you're saying, and your subconscious mind accepts them as true. You don't need to spend hours doing this. Just a few minutes each day, repeating affirmations with love and patience, can create powerful shifts in your thinking. The key is consistency and gentleness. There's no need to rush or force anything. Affirmations are a gift you give yourself, a way of guiding your thoughts toward the life you desire. As you continue this practice, you'll start to notice changes, not just in your circumstances, but in how you feel about yourself and what you believe is possible. You'll find that opportunities appear more easily, that you feel more confident and open to receiving all the good that life has to offer. This is the quiet, steady power of speaking your new truth. There is something truly special that happens when you begin to use affirmations with an open heart and a willing mind. Life starts to respond in ways that feel almost magical. One day, you may find yourself receiving a surprise gift, an unexpected opportunity, or even something as extraordinary as a financial windfall. It's important to understand that these moments don't come from chance or luck. They come from alignment. When you align your thoughts with abundance, you become a magnet for all kinds of blessings. This isn't about wishing for a miracle and then waiting anxiously for it to appear. It's about creating a steady, loving belief that good things are always finding their way to you. When someone experiences something like a lottery win after using affirmations, it's not just the result of saying words, it's the result of a deeper shift inside. They've moved from a mindset of lack and doubt to one of trust and openness. They've learned to expect good things, to welcome prosperity without fear or guilt. It's easy to think that stories like these are rare or only happen to a select few. But the truth is, anyone can experience unexpected blessings when they change the way they think and feel about abundance. The universe is always listening, always responding to the energy you send out. When you begin to affirm, "I am a magnet for miracles and joyful surprises," you open a door that may have been closed by years of doubt or negative thinking. This doesn't mean you should focus on a specific outcome, like winning the lottery. Instead, focus on the feeling of being open to receive in any and every way life wishes to bless you. Sometimes the blessings will come in forms you didn't expect, but they will always be exactly what you need at the perfect time. The joy is in knowing that you are no longer blocking the flow of good into your life. Affirmations help you build this trust day by day. They remind you that abundance is your natural state, that you don't have to chase or struggle for it. You simply need to align your thoughts and feelings with the truth that life is generous and supportive. As you continue to speak words of prosperity and welcome miracles with an open heart, you'll begin to see that wonderful things can and do happen. You are worthy of every blessing, and the more you affirm this, the more you'll experience the beauty of life's surprises. Bringing abundance into your life doesn't have to be complicated. In fact, the simpler and more joyful you make it, the more natural it feels. One of the most powerful ways to welcome prosperity is by creating a gentle daily ritual, a moment each day where you align your thoughts with the flow of good that surrounds you. This isn't about strict routines or long hours of practice. It's about finding small, meaningful ways to remind yourself that you are open to receive. You can begin each morning by speaking a few affirmations before you even get out of bed. As your eyes open, say to yourself, "Every day, in every way, my wealth is growing." Feel the truth of those words as you start your day. This sets a positive tone and invites abundance from the very first moment. Another beautiful practice is keeping a gratitude journal. Each evening, write down 3 things you are thankful for, no matter how big or small. Gratitude is a magnet for blessings because it focuses your mind on what is already good in your life, which naturally attracts more of the same. Visualization is also a gentle but powerful tool. Take a few quiet minutes to close your eyes and imagine yourself living in the flow of abundance. See yourself smiling as opportunities come to you with ease. Feel the joy of financial freedom and picture your life filled with comfort and security. The key is to truly feel the emotions of already having what you desire. Your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between what is real and what is vividly imagined. It simply responds to the feelings you create. You don't need to spend a lot of time on these practices. Even 5 or 10 minutes a day can create a powerful shift when done with intention and consistency. The most important thing is to enjoy the process. Let it be a moment of peace and happiness, a time where you connect with the truth that abundance is always available to you. As you continue these simple rituals, you will start to notice small signs that prosperity is flowing your way. Maybe an unexpected discount appears, a new opportunity arises, or you receive a gift you weren't expecting. These are all reminders that your thoughts are working, that you are becoming a magnet for good. With each passing day, your belief grows stronger, and so does the flow of abundance in your life. One of the most important lessons in creating abundance is learning to trust. After you've planted the seeds through your thoughts, affirmations, and daily practices, it's time to let go and allow the universe to do its part. This can be the hardest step for many people because we've been taught to believe that we must control every detail. But true receiving comes when you release the need to know exactly how and when your desires will appear. Think of it like planting a garden. Once you've placed the seeds in the soil and watered them, you don't dig them up every day to check if they're growing. You trust that, in time, with sunlight and care, they will bloom. It's the same with your affirmations and intentions. Once you've spoken your truth and aligned your thoughts with abundance, your job is to relax, stay open, and trust that everything is unfolding perfectly. Holding on too tightly, constantly worrying or doubting, only creates resistance. It's like putting a wall between you and the very blessings you're asking for. The more you can let go, the more space you give for miracles to happen. This doesn't mean giving up on your desires. It means having faith that they are already on their way to you. When you truly trust divine timing, you begin to notice how life brings you what you need in ways that are often better than you could have planned. If you ever find yourself feeling anxious or impatient, gently remind yourself, I trust that everything I desire is on its way to me. Say it softly, like a comforting whisper to your heart. Each time you do, you release a little more of the fear and make room for peace. This trust becomes a quiet confidence, a knowing that life is always working in your favor, even when you can't see the full picture yet. The beauty of this trust is that it brings a sense of calm and joy to your everyday life. You no longer feel the need to chase after things or force outcomes. Instead, you move through your days with ease, knowing that what is meant for you will arrive at the perfect moment. This is when the magic truly begins. When you allow abundance to flow freely because you believe, without a doubt, that you are supported by a loving universe. When you begin to shift your thoughts and open your heart to abundance, it's important to remember that this isn't just a one-time event or a temporary practice. True prosperity is a mindset, a way of living where you continuously invite good into your life. It's not just about receiving a single blessing, like a lottery win or an unexpected gift, but about creating a lasting flow of abundance that touches every part of your life. Adopting a prosperity mindset means seeing the world through a lens of possibility and generosity. It's knowing that there is always enough, that life is rich with opportunities, and that you are worthy of every good thing. This way of thinking becomes a natural part of who you are, guiding your choices, your words, and your expectations each day. You start to notice that abundance isn't limited to money. It shows up in supportive relationships, joyful experiences, improved health, and a deep sense of inner peace. As you continue to use affirmations like, prosperity flows to me effortlessly and continuously, you reinforce this mindset. These words remind you that abundance is not something you have to earn through struggle or stress. It is your birthright, available to you simply because you exist. The more you affirm this truth, the more you will see it reflected in your daily experiences. It's also helpful to surround yourself with positivity. Pay attention to the conversations you have, the media you consume, and the thoughts you entertain. Choose to focus on stories of success, generosity, and growth. Celebrate even the smallest signs of prosperity in your life, knowing that each one is evidence that you are aligned with the flow of abundance. This mindset becomes stronger with practice, like building a muscle. The more you use it, the more natural it feels. Over time, you'll find that expecting good things becomes your default way of thinking. Challenges will still come, as they do for everyone, but you'll face them with the confidence that life is always supporting you and that solutions will appear with ease. By embracing a prosperity mindset, you create a life where abundance is constant and ever-growing. You move beyond waiting for one big miracle and instead live in a state of continuous receiving. This is the true gift of aligning your thoughts with wealth and positivity. You don't just experience abundance once, you live in harmony with it every day. You have within you the power to transform your life in ways that may seem unimaginable right now. The ability to welcome abundance, joy, and unexpected blessings is not something reserved for a lucky few. It is something you were born with. Throughout this journey, we've gently explored how your thoughts shape your reality, how affirmations open the door to prosperity, and how trust allows life to deliver its gifts in perfect timing. Now, as we come to this moment together, I want you to remember one simple, beautiful truth. You are worthy of miracles. You don't have to prove yourself, struggle endlessly, or wait for permission from the world. The universe is always ready to respond to the love, trust, and openness you cultivate within. Every time you choose a positive thought, every time you speak an affirmation with sincerity, you are guiding your life toward greater abundance. There will be days when doubt tries to return, when old beliefs whisper that things are not possible for you. When that happens, meet those thoughts with kindness and gently replace them with words of empowerment. You are not the same person you were before. You now know that your mind holds the key to unlocking a life filled with prosperity and ease. Take a deep breath and feel the truth of these words. I am open to receive all the good the universe has to offer. Wonderful things are happening to me now. Let this affirmation settle in your heart. Say it often, say it with love, and allow it to become the foundation upon which you build your days. As you move forward, be patient with yourself. Transformation is a journey made up of small, consistent steps. Celebrate every sign of progress, no matter how small it may seem. Each moment you choose to align with abundance is a victory, a signal to life that you are ready for more. Know that you are never alone in this process. The loving energy of the universe surrounds you, guiding you gently toward all that you desire. Trust in this support, believe in your ability to create change, and keep your heart open to the endless possibilities that await you. You are a magnet for miracles, a beacon for abundance, and a living example of how powerful a single thought can be when it comes from a place of love and belief. Go forward with confidence, knowing that wonderful things are not only possible, they are already on their way to you.